All right, welcome everybody to, sorry about that, if y'all can still hear me. Welcome to Quitman. We have a speaker right here beside us, so guess what? It's going to be a lot like Clarendon. I just got done telling Drake, people that decide to park speakers on top of press boxes, there's no good logic in that. Park them to the outer edges if you have to, if anybody's listening. Anyway, so that's my trash talk for the evening. Like I said, we're perched up here on top of the Quitman press box. Hopefully that sun will go down and decrease that glare here after a while, and all the spam is hitting at once in the Facebook chat. Y'all just ignore that. The game is already live. You're seeing it here right now, and there's no reason to go and put any information into any of those things. I'll try to go through and take care of that here in just a little bit. Looks like Hector will be kicking the ball off to start the game. And they have us kind of stacked in up here on top of each other too. We got me and Drake, we got the Huddle Cam kids, and we've also got Coach Gaines.
And there goes kickoff. It's fielded.
Oh, Lord, why am I sitting here at 2?
Oh, and he has a hole, and he is still going. He's getting chased down. Finally brought down at the 9-yard line.
He's going to bring it over deep into Hector Wildcat territory. Going to be brought down by number 11, Braddock Watts.
Chased down by Braddock Watts there.
Drake, zoom in just a bit down there. Maybe we can get rid of this glare.
First and goal.
Good.
There we go. Yeah, that's good right there.
Quitman takes a snap, hands it off, right up the middle. Gain of about 5 on the play.
By, looks like number 71, Peter Waite. Gain of 4, second and goal.
Ball is snapped. Quarterback takes it, and he's brought down
Going to gain a yard.
on the 3-yard
brought
line.
down by number 22, Landon Darter.
Quitman's trying to start this one off hot and heavy.
They are.
Gain on the play. Going to bring it third down and goal.
Really great return.
Come on, Bulldog fans. Get behind that Bulldog offense.
Be third down and 3 here. 3 to go to the goal line. Snap is taken, handed off. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that was quick. A little bit quicker than I
anticipated.
Than I like, yeah.
Yeah.
So Quitman strikes first on a really good return, and 2 or 3 plays later, they're in.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
Kick is good. Your score, 10:48 left to go in the first quarter. Your hometown Quitman Bulldogs 7, the Hector Wildcats 0. Let's hear from the Bulldogs.
So Hector is going to have to come out and respond. And based on what they did last week at Mark Tree, I feel like they are very capable of it.
They definitely are.
And, got out of that Mark Tree game without any injuries and so.
No injuries, but a lot of cramps.
Yeah, a lot of cramps. It was hot.
Deep for the Wildcats, number 5, Gracie Bolden. Team up for the Bulldogs, number 14, Madison Harnick.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had it on the other camera. You,
okay.
You weren't with me last night. Yeah, we got 2 cameras again. So
and Quitman kicks it off. It is taken by Grayson Mulder.
Number
He is
five
met.
Going to carry it out to about the 29-yard line. He's been brought down
About the
by
28-yard line.
What we got there? Number 8, Grayson Thacker.
See what we can do our first drive here. Like you said, Trey, hopefully we respond.
Helen Martin asking about sound. Sound should be good.
First down,
Everybody else can hear me.
phone,
Go ahead
line.
and tell me. You know, I'm looking at my screen here, and it looks like we're fine.
Penalty flag on the play. That'll be a dead ball encroachment on the defense. Be a 5-yard penalty. First down.
Katie Kaufman says sounds good here. Thank you for that, Katie. Helen, as far as your sound goes, you might check whatever you're watching on.
Taylor takes a snap, hands it off to Brent Casto. And
Hand off to Brent Casto.
he is going to get the first.
Tyler Like on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Get some help.
You know, last week,
Enough for a first yard. Going to spot the ball at the Wildcat
last week,
29-yard line.
last week we established a pretty good running game, so I expect the same this week. Opens up the passing game a little bit more. Taylor takes a snap, hand off to Casto again.
Hand off to 30 again.
Gets about 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, and Casto, in terms of his carries and yardage, he was averaging about 5 every time he ran last week. So you're going to have to see if you can give Quitman a good steady dose of Brent Casto tonight, and you know, put him to sleep with a few runs, and then try to throw something over the top if you can. You know, if you have to, I'll say that.
Henderson in motion. He bounces it out wide. And
pass number 3. He's going to be brought down by number 11, Aiden Thomas.
He will
on the left side.
Take it a yard before forward progress is stopped.
They're going to give him a 1-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the first down.
Like I said, folks, I am sorry that you're having to hear all that coming through that speaker. It's different places have different mentalities for how they put everything together. And
Long around the field again. Yeah, encroachment on the defense. Be a 5-yard penalty. Be a first down. Ball's going to be spotted at the 50-yard line.
Hector's going to move up a little bit here on that penalty.
Taylor takes a snap, hands it off to Casto, and he is
Casto on the carry.
still getting 4 or 5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever stopped since last week.
2nd down and 6 for the Wildcats. Just shy of the Bulldog 46-yard line.
Renee Dixon, it's really not that bad. Well, maybe these mics will cancel out some of that. I
hope so.
I feel like I was hearing a lot up there at Clarendon last year, and maybe just changing around some audio settings got that sorted out. I feel like he got
out of bounds by
pretty close to the first down yard.
I believe it'll be a late hit, possibly.
Personal foul against the defense.
There we go. And Quitman is 3 penalties on this drive so far.
Yeah. If you're going to give them to us,
15-yard penalty.
We'll take them, and hopefully we can make you pay for it.
Good
grief, what is my clock running for? I didn't do that. 8:24. Sorry, y'all.
First down.
Got trips right. Taylor takes a snap, hands it off to Casto again. Gets about 4 yards.
34 play. Gain of 3. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Taylor drops back, throws it out, incomplete on the play.
Pass in for number 3, P.J. Henderson. Ely on the coverage.
Well, I'll tell you what, for all the talk of the setup, this field, this is a really nice looking.
It looks good.
Really nice looking facility. I've heard playing on turf is a nightmare for players. Can be anyway, but
yeah, if it's not set up right.
But it is it's a nice stadium.
It really
I'll
is.
Give it that.
Castro takes the handoff.
Castro on a carry. He's going to be brought down by number 7, Keelan Like.
He gets a gain of about 2.
Bring up 4th down.
4th down and 6.
4th down and 6.
Be 4th down and 6. Ball at the 22. Taylor drops back. He's looking. And it is incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Quitman will take ball back over at the 22.
It's a pretty pass, but Grayson was kind of covered there, and I think it looked like he might have actually got a hold of it, but just had a foot just right there,
barely
on the line,
out of bounds. Yes.
A good attempt, and we'll see if the Wildcat defense can make something happen here and get the ball back. You'd like to see them get a stop down here when we're in our own territory, and then march it back and get us a score.
Quitman hands the ball off, and
hand off to Hartman over
really hard run.
Number 71 for the Wildcats, Peter Waite on the tackle.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Gain of 7, going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Ball at the Bulldog 29-yard line.
And jet motion, but he is met and
Wildcats.
Met right at the line of scrimmage.
Going to spot him for no gain on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Third down and 3 for Quitman. Quarterback takes a snap, hands it off, and he has brought down the 4th down and 3 for Quitman coming up.
Going to gain a yard on the play. Bring up 4th down and 2.
Looks like they're going to back up and punt this one away.
And Quitman does punt it. And PJ is not going to attempt to field it. Ball will be down at the 20-yard line.
Hector Wildcat, 20-yard line.
Hector takes the ball over at the 20. Hoping to get something on this drive, get a couple points. And
Taylor's pass to be caught by number 20, Lane Newport. He's being met immediately by big number 4, Oakley Smith.
That pass will get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 10. Great coverage by the defense.
2nd down and 10, ball at the 20.
It's in Charles Truck.
Hand off to Kenton Story, and he's got a hole.
Story on the carry. He's going to come over to the left side. He's finally going to be
He'll pick up
a great run by Story
Now before he gets
for
to
the
Hector
first
Wildcat
down.
First down. He'll spot the ball at the Wildcat 34-yard line.
Good to see Story get in on that and pick up the first. He had kind of a rough night at Dover a couple weeks ago.
Yep, but I think he's finally starting to get confidence in himself back. Hoping to see more runs like that from him tonight. There he goes again.
Story again.
Gain of about 5.
Yeah, 5 or 6. That's good.
Going to gain about 6. Going to bring up 2nd down and 4.
Sun is about to get down over that tree line, and I'll be glad to have that happen because I could barely see the computer screens when we first started this.
Hand off to Story, and he's getting the first.
Hand off the Story. He's going to slip one tackler. Finally going to be brought down by number 7.
Good running by Kenton.
Close to the 50-yard line. Actually, they're going to spot him at the Wildcat 47-yard line.
We got Casto coming back in. 4 really good runs by Kenton. You kind of need that from your sideline. Somebody that could come in and, get the job done.
Yeah.
Taylor takes snap. Casto gets the ball.
Hand off to Casto.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Well, how many times did they say Casto ran it last week?
32
times.
32 times.
Yeah, it's good to have good to have somebody that can jump in and take that spot, give Casto a rest every now and then.
Pass out to Grayson Mulder. Couple moves.
Pass complete to Grayson Mulder. He's going to
and he gets the first.
To be brought down by number 9, Ethan Thurman. That moves the Wildcats into Bulldog territory. Going to spot the ball at the Bulldog 36-yard line. First down.
Be first down and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line for Hector. Taylor drops back, throws it to number 20, Lane Newport.
Good quick pass there.
Caught by number 20, Lane Newport. Aiden Thomas on the tackle.
Second down and 6. Taylor takes a snap, hands it off to Brent Casto. Gets about 2 yards on the carry. Bring up 3rd down and 4.
Bring down number 30, Brent Casto. Going to gain 2. Going to bring up 3rd down. About 4.
Taylor takes a snap, little pump fake. He's got Lane and incomplete on the play.
For number 20, Lane Newport. Smith on the coverage. Ball falls.
Lane ran a little hitch and go there, but was well covered on that. Be 4th down and 4. Looks like we will go for it. And Taylor gets a snap.
Quarterback
and he's going to get the first.
White and Thacker on the tackle. But he gains enough for the first down. They'll spot the ball at the Bulldog 25-yard line.
Good run by Taylor to keep the drive alive.
Really hard run. Really tough 4 yards to get.
Yeah.
Hand off to Casto.
Hand off to Castro. He done that immediately by number 34, Like.
Castro's helmet came
Tackle
off.
also on the tackle.
I think the, well,
So you're give about a
Ref
yard
kind of let
on
him
that one.
stay in.
2nd and 9.
I guess so.
huh. Well, that'll bring it into your first quarter. That one was a quick one.
And
That
that's
was
the end
a
of the
quick
first quarter.
quarter.
Your score, your hometown Quitman Bulldogs 7, the visiting Hector Wildcats 0. Let's hear from the Bulldogs.
Well, it's kind of one of them things at the end of the quarter kind of brings a little bit of a momentum, almost kind of a momentum killer.
Right.
Hopefully not,
We
you know.
have a
but
drive going,
you gotta-
completed.
yeah, and then you kind of got to pause in the action here. But last night kind of a rough night for the junior high and 7th grade. But you know that those teams are young. They'll get it all together pretty soon, and I still think that with the talent they've got, they can make a kind of they can make some noise in conference.
Yeah, they can make a run for it for sure. Sun's almost down.
Yep, just about to pass down over that tree line over there, and not a moment too soon. I'm hoping that once it's gone, you'll start feeling the air out here turn to what it was kind of like last night.
It felt great last night.
It was kind of chilly. I'd let the dog out this morning, and I thought, man, it's cold out here. But
And to start the second quarter, Hector will be facing a 2nd down and 9 at the 24-yard line. Hector's in kind of a tight package here with Henderson out wide. You got Millsap in motion. And Taylor's going to take it out wide.
Taylor on the quarterback keeper.
And he's still going.
still go. Come on, man.
Out of bounds by number 34.
Good run.
Kyler Light. Now before he gets deep into Bulldog territory. So they're going to spot him at the 3.
Excellent job there by Jackson.
About a 21-yard gain on the play by Taylor. Hand off to Casto, and he's going to get it. Touchdown, Hector. Hector's finally on the board after a quarter.
Well, I told it touchdown, but my port didn't want to add the point on it. Oh, man.
Taylor to kick the extra point. And it is good.
Kick is good. Your score with 11:45 left to go.
Oh.
Second quarter. Tie score. Your Quitman Bulldogs 7, visiting Hector Wildcats 7.
Anderson Bowley up here said, I'm ready for halftime. Don't wish the game away, son.
And the sun is finally
Oh, thankfully it is
down
down.
the tree line.
It is down, and
Deep for the Bulldogs, number 3, Grayson Ely.
I am behind the fence up here a little bit with this upper
Jackson
deck, so
Taylor.
I'm just kind of having to position the camera where the second cam anyway. Really probably should just leave it alone, but
And Taylor.
Onside kick for the Wildcats.
Um,
Going to go about 5.5 yards.
Kicks the ball off.
The Quitman Bulldogs will take over at the Hector Wildcat 46-yard line.
Quitman will take over at the 46-yard line. Really good field position for them right here.
Yeah, I don't think that was necessarily how that was supposed to go.
Definitely not. Quitman lined up in a bunch set. Empty out. Quarterback's going to misdirection. And it's a gain of 8.
Carry for the Bulldogs.
That's a hard run there by that Quitman quarterback. They're going to have to tighten up a little bit and try to keep him contained.
And there is a flag on the play, though.
What are we looking at here?
Holding.
Holding on the Bulldogs.
Repeat first down. Good move ball all the way back to the Bulldog 49-yard line. First and 15.
Quarterback rolls out. Dishes it off.
More Payne going to dump it off to number 40, Michael Mathorn. He'll be brought down by number 24, the Wildcats, Hayden Millsap. He's got to get back to about the Hector 39-yard line. Second down.
Handoff out wide.
Force it back on the carry.
Got it.
Lane Newport there on that tackle there.
They're going to maybe a half yard on the play. Bring up third down and 3.
Quitman will be facing a third down and 3 here. They take the snap, hands it off to their running back, and he's going to get it.
Hartman on the carry up the middle.
Man.
Good hard run there.
Hector on the tackle. But that's good enough for Quitman Bulldog. First down, no spot the ball at the Wildcat 31-yard line. Go Bulldogs.
Quarterback drops back to pass.
Ooh.
And it is picked off.
Kenton Story.
By number 18, Kenton Story.
Picked off by Kenton Story there. A great interception there.
The Wildcat 23-yard line.
That's the kind of thing that you need. Oop, my clock is still running away with itself.
And Hector would take the ball over at the 22-yard line. And Taylor takes a snap. He takes it up the middle for a gain of 3.
Like and like on the tackle. That's Keelan and Kyler. Gain of 3, second down and 7.
Taylor takes a snap, hands it off to Brent Casto. And he's still driving, but only gets a gain of 2 on the play.
Thurman and Tapley on the tackle. Going to give him a gain of 2. Call it 3, actually. Third down and 4.
Be 3rd down and 5 for Hector. Taylor pumps.
Long pass. PJ
And
caught it.
PJ over the middle.
Number 3, PJ Henderson, into Bulldog territory. Finally going to be brought down by number 8, Wyson Thacker. Let's spot the ball at the Bulldog 39-yard line.
Good pass and catch there. And that's what you've been kind of waiting on with this duo.
Yes. Didn't see much of it in the first. Taylor
Quarterback calls on number. He's going to
pulls
the
it,
back there
and
by
he is
7,
met in the
Keelan Wright.
backfield. But there's got to be a face mask
Yeah, flags on the play.
or a horse
There's a
collar.
penalty flag on the play.
Looks like they're indicating face mask.
on
Yep.
offense.
Face mask against Quitman.
5-yard penalty. Face mask, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
It'll be 1st down and 8. Hand off to Casto,
Casto on the carry.
and he gets a gain of 2 on the play.
He got met pretty quick there by
Jeremiah
several
Green.
Bulldogs.
And Hartman on the tackle. Short gain. 2nd and 6.
Be 2nd down and 6 here for Hector. Taylor takes a snap.
Pump fakes. And now he's looking for PJ downfield. Oh,
And
Pass
incomplete.
intended for 3. PJ Henderson is incomplete. Aiden Thomas on the coverage for the Bulldogs.
just a little bit over PJ's head. Close to getting it, though.
Be 3rd down and 6 now for Hector. We got Kenton Story in the backfield. And handoff to Kenton Story.
Head up to
And he is
18, which
met.
is stepped on immediately by number 28, Eli Hartman.
For a loss of
They'll get
5
it down for a
on
loss.
that play.
Loss of 5 on the play. Going to bring up 4th down and 11.
Man, oh, man.
You know, we get the ball on the other side of the 50, it seems like, every drive.
Yeah.
And from here, we just can't capitalize off of it. Taylor takes a snap. He drops back.
Fires. Come on.
And
First pass.
touchdown.
PJ
Man.
Henderson and in the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown.
Hector, Taylor's pass is completed to number 3, PJ Henderson, for
Wow.
a touchdown.
I wish I'd have hit my button quick enough and got a replay on that. Kick is up.
And it is
Good.
good.
Your score was 7:23 left to go in the first half. Visiting Hector Wildcats 14, your Quitman Bulldogs 7.
And Hector takes the lead.
So Hector has scored twice here in the second quarter. Quitman scored once in the first. And so far, defense on the Hector side of things doing pretty well. And offense is, kind of got behind the 8 ball down here, got into 4th down and 11. Long pass to PJ Henderson, and more points on the board for the Wildcats. So
Ely deep. Taylor kick.
Taylor to kick the ball off. And he kicks it deep. It is returned by number 3, Grayson Ely. And
Ely going to take it up to 16. Going to bring it out to the Bulldog 40-yard line.
he returns the ball to about the
24-yard gain.
yard line. They'll spot him at the 39.
Bulldog 39-yard line. First down.
Now, the thing to remember about this screen right here, Drake, is that you're not seeing what's actually going on at the time.
Okay.
This is Facebook.
Okay.
So I've got the live picture right here on mine.
Sweet, okay.
So,
Quitman with the new quarterback in. Incomplete on the play.
Smith ball's incomplete. Second down.
Quarterback drops back to pass. And he has a man open.
Going back to pass.
And he's taken on the sideline.
Does be caught by Grace Ely with a great block by Oakley Smith.
He's brought down at the 26-yard line.
Hector Wildcat territory. He's finally going to be brought down at the Wildcat 27-yard line, but that's good enough for a Quitman Bulldog. First down.
I'd like to see this defense hold them here.
Hands off to the running back.
Oh, we got a flag.
There's going to be a flag on the play.
I
believe it's going to be a holding.
There's a flag on the play. Holding gets the offense.
And it is.
That is a spot foul this year.
I've got Drake parked right here beside the submarine hatch up here to the top of this thing, and hopefully it would be, I think if you had to fall backwards, you'd hit that door and you wouldn't go
I think it'll be fine.
That'd make me nervous.
Big first down. Spot foul, they're going to lose 10 yards on the play. Still first down.
Be a first down and 20 for Quitman. We got man in motion, orbit motion. He drops back to pass.
Oh,
and it's caught.
He shoved out of bounds.
Number 4, Greg Muller, not target down inside the Wildcat 10-yard line.
He has finally shoved out of bounds at the 8.
Go spot the ball at the Wildcat 8-yard line.
Quarterback.
Touchdown.
In the end zone, touchdown. Beautiful 8-yard run by number 9, Ethan Thurman.
And Quitman is now on the board in the second quarter.
Yep.
Quitman kicks the extra point,
and
it is good.
It is good. And we're tied with 6:15 left to go in the first half. Visiting Hector Wildcats 14, your hometown Quitman Bulldogs 14. Let's hear from the Bulldogs.
So, yeah, even matchup so far. Like to see this one. If we can do it, get Hector get a few lucky breaks here and there, and get a couple of touchdown lead there. And I don't want to see this. I said it last night. I don't want to see this one in a tie again. This year.
I don't see that happening this year. Mainly due to the weather.
Yeah.
Last year there was about 3 or 4 delays.
Yeah, lightning, weather, and rain and all that. So
number 14, Madison Harnick.
The huddle kids up here did not have a power cable long enough to stretch over here.
And Grayson fields the ball, and he is
We're going to pick it up. He's going to gain.
Pushed out of bounds to 40.
Decent return.
He'll finally be knocked down by a couple of Bulldogs. Let's see where they spot it. They're going to spot it at the Hector Wildcat 40-yard line.
Boy, people have heard me talk about my spaghetti monster of a setup up here. It is worse tonight than I think I've had it ever. It's all over the place with wires.
Taylor takes a snap, hands it off to Brent Casto.
He's going to be brought down
It's a gain of 3 on the play.
Going to gain about 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Spot the ball at the 43-yard line.
Taylor to pass. He's got
PJ. Quick pass to number 3, PJ.
Yeah,
Henderson.
first down for Hector.
Thomas on the coverage. That's going to go into Bulldog territory. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the Bulldog 47-yard line. First down, Wildcats.
Taylor takes a snap, reads it, and he gets up the middle for a gain of 2.
I mean, he had guys wrapped up around him quickly and still got a few yards there. Good effort by Taylor.
2nd and 8.
Taylor drops back. He's got Grayson Mulder on a slant route.
Still up.
He's still on his feet.
Moving.
And
oh, man.
He gets tackled from behind at
He's going to be brought down by
the 8-yard line.
Grayson Neely, but not before it gets deep into Bulldog territory. The Bulldog 8.
Taylor takes the ball out wide and tries to cut it in the middle, but
on the tackle.
He is met.
Going to lose a yard on the play. Second and 9.
Second down, 9 yards to go. And Taylor drops back to pass. He's got PJ. And incomplete on the play.
PJ Henderson, easily on the coverage.
PJ was just a little bit ahead of it.
For the Wildcats.
Not bad, though. It will be 3rd down and 9.
And offsides on Quitman.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd and goal.
Jackson and them out there playing their little games of freeze check.
Hey, any way to get free yards.
Oh yeah. move you a little bit closer and give yourself a little bit better chance.
And Taylor
looking
bounces
for a
it outside.
He sniffed out. Oh.
Goodness gracious.
And he's got PJ
Henderson. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Complete pass to number 3, PJ Henderson. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And well, it looked like to be designed for a run.
Not much of a replay there, but you caught the tail end of that.
And the kick is good.
Kicks up,
21-14. Hector leads again
First half.
in the second.
21, your Quitman Bulldogs, 14.
Like the Quitman coach came out there on the field, got some sort of gripe, some sort of grievance he's trying to air with the referee. He is animated. Let me get my clock in line here. 3:43 left here in this first half. And so far, I mean, like I said earlier, even matchup. But, you know, you just
Team up for the Wildcats.
it's punch and counter punch right now.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So,
You know, last year this is exactly how it was.
yeah, that's how it went. You know, when y'all were able to finally get out there on the field and play, it was just back and forth the entire night.
Taylor kicks the ball off, and it's going to go out of bounds.
About the 20 or
Taylor's
20,
kick
22 maybe.
is about the Bulldog 22-yard line.
And they will take over at the 35.
Man, I tell you what, it feels glorious up here.
It really does.
When you've been to 2 or 3 different games and you've been inside press boxes and then, you know, down on the field like we were last week and it was just brutally humid and hot.
Yeah.
This just feels glorious.
Wonderful. Quarterback back to pass.
And it's intercepted by P.J. Henderson. P.J. looking for room to move.
And intercepted by P.J. Henderson. He will be down at the 28-yard line. Hector looking to
return it down to
gain their lead.
27-yard line.
You got 3 minutes and 31 seconds to work with. You'd like to see another touchdown on the board before we hit half. And we kicked off to them, correct?
Yeah, so we'll get the ball.
We get the ball for second half. Yeah, that would be ideal. Excellent work by P.J. Henderson.
Hand off to Brent Casto. Gain a 5
Casto
on the play.
Looks like Correz and Dakota Johnson on the tackle. Gain of 3.5. Second down.
Hand off to Casto. And he's
Casto's
still pushing.
On the carry. Dakota Johnson on the tackle. Going to gain about 6 yards.
Well, I think
And first down.
Third down.
let's say the referee indicates first down. Clock has not
That's
stopped
good enough for
rolling.
Hector Wildcat, first down. They're going to spot the ball at the Bulldog 28-yard line.
Well, finally it does at 2:36 after a good amount of time had passed.
Taylor hands the ball off to Casto. He's still on his feet.
Casto on the carry.
Gain a 2 or 3 on the play.
Cora's like in Hartman on the tackle. Gain of a yard. Second down.
2-minute warning. No stoppage in play, just indicating 2-minute warning. Play clock winding down. 5, 4.
Taylor back to snap. He
Pass
throws it out to PJ.
Caught. PJ's working his way around. He's going to be down
pass,
right
PJ
before the
Henderson
end
out
zone.
Ely's probably going to tackle him down. Not before he gets down to about the Bulldog.
First and goal for your Wildcats.
Ball at the 3.
Bump it up just a little bit. There you go.
Castro takes a snap, and that's touchdown.
He's across.
Touchdown, Hector.
He's going to lean over the end zone for a touchdown.
27, looking for 28 to 14 here. Late in the second, 57 seconds left. And we will get the ball back at halftime. This is everything we planned of so far. And Taylor's kick is up and good. 28-14, Hector leads.
Your score, 57 seconds left to go in the first half. Visiting Hector Wildcats, 28. Your Quitman Bulldogs, 14.
And we are at 57 seconds left in this first half. I'd like to see the defense come out and hold strong, keep Quitman out of the end zone. You get through that, you get out to the locker room for halftime. You've accomplished mission A. Mission B comes with the second half. And I think that that game last week at Mark Tree really kind of, not much you could do that wasn't right there. You only lost by a touchdown.
Right.
So you come back, you clean up a few things. You take care of the penalties, the holding calls that pulled you back and kept you from getting 2 scores last week, and you find a way to work around some of this stuff.
Ely returns a kick, number 13 out to the Bulldog 37-yard line.
And you got to know with 50 seconds left, they're going to be bombing them downfield if they can.
And it looks like they have in their quarterback that started the game back out there. Quarterback drops back and overthrown.
More Payne's pass, ball is incomplete, intended for number 40, Michael McDormand.
Be second down and 10, 46 seconds left for Quitman. Quarterback takes a snap, and he has a man.
Wrapped him up down there, Jackson Taylor.
Smith over the right side, he's been brought down.
Dude was doing his best to get out of that if he could.
First down,
couldn't kite it. Get his leg.
Jackson was almost doing a gator roll trying to get in position and get a hold of him.
Quarterback drops back. Pass out to number 3.
Oh, man. Come on.
Screen pass to Grayson Ely as we forced out of bounds by a couple of Wildcats.
And
now before he gets into Wildcat territory, go spot him at the Wildcat 42-yard line. That'll be a Quitman Bulldog. First down.
quarterback drops back. in the pocket.
Oh, incomplete.
And incomplete.
For number 8, Bryson Thacker. Ball's incomplete.
Second down and 10. There's 20 seconds left in the half.
Casto was there to be right there on him if he caught it. It bounced off his hand and
quarterback drops back to pass, and it is complete, but it is not enough for the first.
Well, they've stopped the clock as if it.
Timeout by Quitman.
And we have a timeout on the field. Timeout, Bulldogs.
Yeah, I was wondering when they were going to start burning some timeouts.
For the Bulldogs.
I figured they'd start burning them about 25 seconds, and they instead just decided to wait until 13 left on the clock.
Be 3rd down and 2 when we get back here. And as you said, 13 seconds left. 34 yards to go for a touchdown. I'm sure that's what Quitman's looking for here.
Oh, yeah.
Can't go in to halftime, down 2 scores, and give him the ball right back. And screen pass. He's getting the corner, but he gets out of bounds with 7 seconds left.
He's finally going to be pushed out of bounds by a couple of Wildcats. Go spot the ball at the Wildcat 26-yard line. First down.
And unless this is a quick play, I assume this will probably be the last play of the half. Quarterback drops back.
Look around. And got to get to him. Shove. He's going to be pushed out of bounds before he gets there. Time will expire.
18, Kenton Story.
Whew. Kenton saved that one. We got an official timeout. Please tell me they're not going to.
There's no way.
There's
no way.
You can't add another. I mean,
are they allowing one more play?
Shouldn't. Time has
There's
expired.
no way. Okay.
Referees having a conference down here on the.
And they're placing the ball back down. What is this about?
I mean, you got to give them a chance, I guess. Sure, but time expired as Kenton was knocking him out of bounds. Looks like Hector's heading to the sideline. They added 1 second to the clock.
No way.
1 second back on the
Man.
clock. Timeout.
I guess there you go with some of that home cooking. That doesn't make any sense to me. And Cooper, we got Cooper out here now. He's coming out to see what.
I'm just saying, there's no way that play lasted less than 7 seconds.
The time expired as Kenton was pushing him out of bounds. It should be halftime right now. And I'm sure that is – but they have added 1 second to the clock. That's ridiculous. Well, guys, that needs to be your motivation to stiffen up here on this 1 second of time left and keep these Bulldogs out of the end zone and then head into half. You know, it's stuff like this that kind of gets tempers flared and kids get to pushing around. That's when flags get thrown.
Right.
You know.
And Hector's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Hector.
Sitting here looking at the chat, watched it back, and Jeremy Curtis watched it back, and your clock was at 0 for about 6 yards. Yeah, the time expired. I mean, even if my clock is off track by a little bit, the clock was off. I mean, it was done. It was at 0, and Kenton pushed him out of bounds. Play was over with. Those boys should be heading to the locker rooms right now and getting ready for second half, but
instead, we're lining up for one more play.
Boy, I tell you what, if they line up and try to hurl a pass and it gets intercepted, y'all may hear me blow out the microphone.
I expect. And there is a run out wide.
Oh, get to him, PJ.
He is not in. He does not get in.
Stop short.
Oh, baby.
Take another look at that real quick if I got it.
Oh, baby.
And, yep, he is down.
He did not cross the goal line.
Your score, the visiting Hector Wildcats 28,
Oh, man.
Bulldogs 14.
So with that, we have finally hit halftime. And, well, you know, pretty good first half to go to get us running there. We got Anderson Bowley up here asking about plugging their camera in so they can keep their stuff going. So, hold on just a second. Let me see. All right, so they're plugged in now. They'll have some power for next half. So we got about a little under 20 minutes, and we're going to take it to our halftime break. And we may have to check in, take a look, and see what's going on with the Rivals Cup here in just a second once I get all that sorted out. So stay with us. We'll be back with you in just a little while right here on Cat TV.
Good job, Hector Wildcat cheerleaders. And now to the field, your 2023
All right, we're taking a look at what's going on over in Dover right now. The Rivals Cup. Looks like Dover is ahead by 10, and I think Shane's about to pop back on the mic. So,
all right, Red Devil fans, back here at Jack Berry Field, Dover leading 14-10 in the 52nd meeting of the Rivals Cup. And at this time, we were going to turn it over and let you hear the sights and sounds of the Atkins Marching Band.
well, they're that's just the kind of thing that you run into when you're trying to do this. They're at halftime. We're at halftime. I thought maybe he'd get on and talk a little bit about how their game is going, but don't guess that is the case. But in any event, you get to see what's going on over there. You got Dover up by 4 on Atkins at the half. So we'll go back out to our halftime break, and maybe one of these days we'll be able to get this sorted out to where everybody will be able to he'll be able to talk to us and let us know kind of what's going on with that game. Maybe give y'all some information about it. But anyway, that's your score with the Rivals Cup at the half.
Safeguarding your building from the elements starts at the top. Use the company that's worked hard to earn the reputation as a top commercial roofing company in the area, Miller Roofing. Miller Roofing Company is local, family-owned, and their full-service team has been in business for over 30 years. Extensive experience working hand-in-hand with product manufacturers for new roofs, coatings, repairs, and re-roofs on many different types of commercial properties. We also know the importance of getting construction finished quickly. Contact us for a free consultation on your roof today.
Said we may have left too much time on the clock, but a couple of big plays there by the Red Devil defense to close out the first half.
Scott, I mean, the story, it's no secret, Dover's ground and pound is what they've used in the first half. And when the Red Devils stay home, do their assignments, they play good D. But when Dover catches them out of their assignments, they're getting good yardage.
Well, and I said, shortly before half, it looked like the Red Devil defense was a little more comfortable. They've seen that for almost a full half at that point, and they were staying home, staying with their assignments, playing disciplined defense, and really closing things down. And Dover didn't have as much room to run as they had for most of the first half.
I don't know about you, but I'm expecting a wild second half. This one's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, when's the last time we had a 7-3 score or a 14-10 score? I mean, this is a good football game we've got here.
It's a really good one. So Dover Band is now on the field right now. We're going to take another 2-minute break. You're listening to Red Devil Football on 100.9 KWKK. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, welcome back to the we're getting ready for the second half of this Hector and Quitman game. The clock is running down, and then after that they'll probably add, 3 minutes
3
to
minutes.
it. That's usually
Wow.
what they do. Like I said during break, tried to switch over to Atkins. At one point, Shane and Scott, his partner, were going to kind of go over what was going on with the game, and Dover ended up starting to play music, so Shane went back to break. And I sent him a text message to just say, hey, we're going to pop in and look at y'all. And Shane and them were he sent me one back and said halftime. So I think I did manage to pop in back over there so y'all could hear kind of a little bit of a brief explanation about what's been going on with their game before Dover's band took the field. But that's just kind of a neat little thing. And like I said last night, I've been wanting to try something like that out for a good bit and give us something else to kind of do. And like I said, we'll bounce around to different games if I can find them. And but tonight, as far as I was concerned, the Rivals Cup was probably, it's something major to look at.
Yeah.
And in the first quarter, Eli Hartman.
We're right there in close proximity with both those places, and so
that was it for the first quarter. The second quarter at 11:45.
not to keep anybody from popping around themselves and taking a look, but you can stay here and get a look at some scores. I heard them say just a few minutes ago that Bigelow was leading England with like 49
to 8.
49 to 8.
believe.
My goodness. And last week England, I hate to say this about poor Jalen's team down there, but England trounced Two Rivers, and Bigelow was in a tough battle with Atkins. So I think that kind of shows you how improved Atkins is and how much improvement Bigelow was able to make from one week to the next. So that's kind of scary. But, so far in this one, Hector's got Quitman doubled up, 28-14. And we've got about a minute and 15 until we get the second half started off here.
And we will receive the ball after a great defensive stand.
That was the other feather in the cap for last half.
Hector will receive the second half kickoff.
I'd like to thank everybody that's tuning in with us tonight on Facebook and YouTube.
It's the concession stand end zone. And the Bulldogs will be defending the south end zone, the scoreboard end zone.
Looks like we got about 65 in Facebook and 30 maybe over on YouTube. That's pretty good numbers for an away game.
And obviously you're Hector. Obviously you're looking to score, but right here, right out the gate, could be key to the rest of this game.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can keep the intensity on like you did in that last half, you can walk out of here with a win. You don't have to worry about that tie.
Yeah, you could run away with it if they come out right here and do what they're supposed to do.
Deep for the Wildcats, number 5, Mulder, number 3, Henderson. Kicking it off for the Bulldogs, number 14.
Back
Madison
deep,
Hunter.
we have number 5, Grayson Mulder, and number 3, P.J.
All right, sports
Henderson.
fans, here we go, second half.
And the ball is kicked. It is a onside, and we successfully recover it.
Will be fielded by number 2, Lucas Baker. Wildcats will take over.
Y'all didn't hear that. Lucas Baker was able
At
to
their own
get a hold of
41
that.
line.
And that ball was coming in hot.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was not easy.
Yeah, it's skipping across the ground. The thing about the onside kick, you get it and you hit it just right. Bounces up over. That's what they usually go after. It bounces up over the person that's trying to get a hold of it and gives the other team a chance to nab it themselves. So, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on their own 40 or on the 41. Jackson.
Taylor back to pass.
Oh.
And incomplete.
Out of bounds by number 20.
I mean, Lane caught it, but he was out of bounds before he got it. So he had 2 or 3 guys there, kind of covered him.
Smith on the coverage for the Bulldogs.
Second down and 10 for Hector after that incompletion. We have Henderson in motion, and Taylor's going to keep it, and he's got a hole.
Taylor on the quarterback
And
keeper.
he gets a gain
of 6,
about 16 on the play.
Bulldog territory. Finally be brought down at the Bulldog 43-yard line.
A great read.
Run, yeah.
Great read by Taylor to keep that and get what he can
Actually
get.
just inside of the 44.
First down and 10, ball at the 44. Taylor takes a snap and gives it to Casto.
Man.
And here we go. A solid drive so far here.
Casto
50
picked
seconds in.
up, what, about 8?
Yeah.
8. Second down and 2.
That was a quick 8, too. I mean, he shot right through that hole. And not going to call offsides.
Trying to get him, though.
He was awfully close.
Yeah.
Taylor gets snap, hands it off to Casto.
Casto at the middle.
And he's going to get the first.
Going to gain it about 6. Be first down at the Bulldog 30-yard line.
First and 10. Taylor back to pass.
And there's that
slant route to Newport.
Okay, yeah, that's Newport.
Quick hitter complete to Lane Newport.
Gain of about 8.
Smith and Thacker on the tackle. Gain of 8, second and 2.
Oh, forgot to reset my timeouts here.
Taylor's going to take the snap, hand it off to Casto.
Just on a carry.
And
minimal yards. Thacker and Hartman on the tackle.
He tries to bounce it out, but he ends up losing a yard.
He ran into a wall of Bulldog defenders there.
Taylor drops back, and ball gets tipped.
Deflected.
Taylor's pass can be deflected at the line of scrimmage. Ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, 4th down and 2 coming up for the Wildcats.
So, Drake, what is the maximum field goal kick that you've ever seen Jackson?
I've seen Jackson hit. It was either 40 or 45er.
Okay.
And I saw that when he was a freshman.
Yeah, I
mean, moved up.
I remember when we were down in Foreman a few years ago, and late in that game, he got up there and he kicked either an extra point for us or
yeah.
On the offense.
Oh man, now you got a
5-yard penalty.
False start, moving back 5. It'll be 4th down and 7.
But yeah, we were kind of having some fun in practice, and we wanted to see how far he could kick it. And so, yeah, it's about 40, 45. I'd say. We have trips right out here. Taylor back to pass. And
First pass to number 3, falls incomplete. Going to be knocked down by number 3.
great coverage by Quitman.
Turnaround down. Let's hear for that Bulldog defense.
So a good drive starting out there, and just kind of fizzled there at the end, and you get hit with that penalty, backs you up, but now the defense needs to come out and do their job, and they have for the most part of the night. You've had a few big plays here by Quitman, but if you can keep those from happening, you're going to stay in the driver's seat.
And Quitman takes over, hands the ball off, tries to cut it back.
Good job there.
Tackled by Peter Waite.
Quitman on the carry. Stop for no gain. Second down.
Quarterback rolls out, and he incomplete.
Jordan Moore's going to pass it off. Falls incomplete.
Third down and 10 here for Quitman. Quarterback takes a snap. He drops back to pass, and he's got a wide open running lane. And he is finally pushed out of bounds by number 11, Braddock Watts. Handoff up the middle.
And he
gets a gain of 9 for Quitman.
Wildcat territory. He'll be brought down at the 44-yard line.
And right there, we had
Pass
players running
tackle.
on and off the field.
You could hear Coach Gaines up here saying, "We need to get lined up, Coach. We need to get lined up."
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
Shoot.
One more pain on the quarterback keeper.
And
over that right
that'll
side.
be a first down for
Tackled by
Quitman.
number 18, Kent Story, but that's good enough for another Quitman Bulldog. Let's spot the ball at the Wildcat 35.
Another handoff. And he is
Bouncing
bouncing
around
off
our guys.
people, and he's still running.
Hartman on the carry, dragging tackles down into deep into Wildcat territory.
Another first down for Quitman.
You got to find a way to stop that right there if you
That's good
can.
enough for another Quitman Bulldog.
Quitman lined up in an empty set. And quarterback drops back, and he's going to run it.
Joe Moore painting on the quarterback keeper. Going to gain about 3 yards down to the 11-yard line.
See, right now, Quitman is just trying to play a little bit of bully ball.
Second down and 7.
Handoff to their running back.
Up
And
the middle.
they're going to say touchdown
Just short.
by this official.
Are they?
The official said touchdown.
Beautiful run by Hartman for a touchdown.
Okay, so yeah, they did get a touchdown out of that.
And the kick is up and good.
Kick is good. Your score, 6:27 left to go in the third quarter.
And Quitman scores on their first drive of the second half.
Touchdown brought to you by RunTheFootballCoach.com. Eli Hartman on that run.
So Quitman responds. The first, receiving the ball to start the second half. Not, like I said, good drive that Hector had, but couldn't find any points on that one. Quitman comes back and just kind of imposes their running game on us, and that just kind of flips everything on us a little bit. But we still hold a touchdown lead, so got to work and build off of that.
Henderson over deep for the Wildcats. Team up for the Bulldogs, 14, Madison Harnick.
And there you got Mulder and Henderson back deep for the Wildcats, but I have an odd feeling that it's not going to go deep.
It can't. We have our middle guys kind of lined up a little bit forward, expecting another onside, but they're kicked it a little bit deep, and
It's going to be recovered by number 20.
Lane fields it, but he drops to his knees.
Go spot the ball at
and we'll take the ball at the 32-yard line.
31-yard line.
Taylor takes a snap, hands it off to Casto.
Hand off to Casto.
Good for about 5 yards or so, 4 or 5 yards.
Tackle for the Bulldogs. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Taylor back to pass.
Taylor's pass for number 5, Grayson Mulder, is going to be broken up.
It is broken up
by number
on
6,
the play.
Devin Boyce. Third down and 6.
Third down and 6 here for Hector. Quitman lined up in man coverage. And timeout, Hector.
Timeout, Wildcats.
Yeah, this second half is, I want to say it hadn't started off like you wanted it to see, but
no, but
it's just.
You still have another quarter and a half.
That's what you run into. You've got two good teams, duking it out down here, and you just gotta have that whole bend but don't break mentality,
After that timeout, we take over here at 3rd down and 6 for Hector. Quitman still line up in man coverage. We have number 5, Grayson Mulder, in motion. Taylor's rushed out.
It's going to be out of bounds.
First pass falls incomplete. Intended for P.J. Henderson.
It's a 4th down, and I think at where you're at on the field, you definitely punt.
Force on the coverage.
Can't give them any more yards after that last drive.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Whoa, wait a minute. I had a foul on that. I didn't realize it.
I didn't see it either. We're going to end up getting the first.
Yeah, you're going to get a fresh new set of downs. That's
That'll be a 15-yard
that's nice.
penalty. Result will be
15-yard
a
penalty on
Wildcat
the
first down. He'll spot the ball at the Bulldog 49-yard line.
roughing the passer. Wow.
Handoff to Casto.
Casto on the carry.
Gets about a yard on the play.
Number 72, Daniel Corres. Maybe half a yard on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Second down and 10. Taylor back to pass. He's got number 5, Grayson Mulder. And he is tackled by a bunch of Quitman players.
On the tackle for the Bulldogs. Going to give him 6 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Be 3rd down and 4 on the play. Hand off to Casto, and he gets 2 yards.
Hartman on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Gain of 2, going to bring up 4th down and 2. Time to get behind them Bulldogs defense.
4th and 2.
We'll call it 4th and 3.
Board says 4th and 3.
And
Jackson.
Taylor takes a snap, and he tries to, and he is stopped. I think he fumbled.
Stopped by a pack of Bulldogs.
Well, 2 offensive series in a row that
The Bulldogs will take it over at their own 41-yard line.
couldn't get any points on. And I mean,
And quarterback takes a snap, and he
More pain on the quarterback.
runs the ball for about a gain of 1.
Gain of a yard. 2nd down and 9.
Greg, bump it down just a little bit. There you go. Perfect.
Quarterback takes a snap, and he is rushed. He just dishes it out, and a big hit
Pass complete to Oakley Smith. He's going to be tackled by number 20,
by Lane Newport.
Now before gains a couple yards, coming up 3rd down for the Bulldogs.
I don't know if I got that one or not. If I did, it'd be the tail end of it. Boom. Yeah.
3rd and 6.
Lane got a hold of him there.
A big hit by Newport. Quitman's looking at a 3rd down and 6 here. Quarterback takes a snap. He is flushed out, and he's got a man open, and it's going to be touchdown, Quitman.
Touchdown,
And we have an injured player. That is going to be
We do have an
Kent
injury on the
Story
field.
down on the field.
And I tell you what, it looks like he's or maybe it's just a cramp. We just got to hope that it's a cramp. But
Looks like
you
it.
see him grabbing for a knee, that's usually you know, especially after last year and what happened in that Dover scrimmage. But it looks like maybe they're just trying to stretch out a cramp here.
Give the man a big round of applause.
He is up.
And he is kind of limping, so.
I'll tell you what, if you get you a good cramp rolling around in your calf down there, it's
yeah.
even up in the upper leg, you know, it's, I can tell you from experience, I've had a few of those, and it wake you up out of a dead sleep and make you sit up like you've been shot. So Quitman will set up for the extra point and bring me up just there you go right there.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
The kick is good. With 2:31 left to go in the third quarter. Your score, your Quitman Bulldogs 28. The visiting Hector
Quitman
Wildcats
ties it
28.
up on 2 drives.
That was a 55-yard pass play from Jordan Moore-Payne to Grayson Ely. And for both sides, I don't think there's a chance of rain tonight, so this one's going to keep going.
Yeah. Announcer bring it up last year's game, no chance of rain, so this one we'll keep going. And yeah, I mean, I think all of us want to see a winner in this one, not some tie like we did last year.
Mulder and Henderson beat for the Wildcats. Madison Harnick on the kick.
Seth Aiken in chat says, I figured out how we can clip it on big plays. Are you talking about just the live stream itself, or are you talking about boys playing?
Ball's going to be fielded by number 13, Drew Newport. He's going to gain a couple
And
yards.
Newport
For his swarm by some Bulldogs.
picks that up.
Yep. Sitting here, 13. I hear Newport, and I hear 13. I'm like, nope, that's not Newport.
home.
But yes, it is. It's Drew Newport.
Bring him down for that tackle.
I'm still trying to figure out who all these kids are.
Just shy of the 41-yard line.
It's different for me, too. Some of these players are in different numbers, so.
Yeah.
And Hector is lined up at the 41. Henderson in motion. Taylor keeps it. He tries to bounce it outside.
Taylor on the quarterback.
And
maybe around the left side.
he gets back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Looked like Thacker on the tackle for the Bulldogs. No gain on the play. Second down.
Taylor back to pass, screen play,
PJ.
and
we got a flag.
Pass complete, PJ Henderson.
I believe could be holding on us.
No gain on the play. Holding.
And that's what it is.
Yeah. Man.
Third quarter's not going how we want it so far.
No.
We have just under 2 minutes left.
Jeff Vincent says, looks like the clock works at Quitman. Yes, it does. And it does. I mean, you know, sometimes you have the skill to be able to run one, sometimes you don't.
Bulldogs will accept the penalty.
Not pointed towards Mark Trees.
No. The Mark Tree people were really friendly and good by us. I'm not sitting there trying to dog on nobody. But
Taylor back to pass. He pumps once.
Oh, looking
He
for
finally
Grayson
lets it
Mulder.
go, and
Oh,
it is
man.
Taylor's pass
incomplete.
intended for Grayson Mulder falls incomplete. Easily covered by number 4, Big Oakley Smith. Should bring up third down.
So they can know when you do a replay, we can tap the screen and hit the clip it button and share the clip.
Third down long.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Be third down and forever, it looks like. Third down and 20 here.
Yeah, third down 20, third down in a mile.
Taylor takes a snap. He drops back. He unleashes it. Incomplete on the play.
Intended for Grayson Mulder. Incomplete. Again, Oakley Smith on the coverage for the Bulldogs. They'll bring up fourth down.
This brings up another fourth down for Hector in the third.
We got the announcer down in the bottom. I guess he's smacking the microphone with his hand or something. Turn the mic off when you're done with the play call. I'm going to find something to gripe about everywhere we go. Y'all better just get used to it.
And Taylor punts it, and
it's way up there, sky punt.
And it bounces, rolls back.
Taylor's kick's going to take a Quitman Bulldog bounce
to the 30. Quitman takes over at the 30-yard line.
Maybe a net zero on that kick.
Good field position for the Bulldogs.
So it'll be Quitman Bulldogs ball at the Wildcat inside their 30-yard line.
And hands the ball off.
Gets
back to the line of scrimmage after being hit behind the line, but he works his way up.
Couple of Wildcats on the tackle. Gain of yards, second down and 9.
Hands the ball back off.
And
he has nowhere to run
55, Cole Huffman.
With a gain of 1 on that rush.
He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up third down.
And just like that that last series, you got to be watching out for that pass.
Quarterback back to pass.
There it is.
And he drops it wide open.
Off the hands. Incomplete.
Bring up fourth down and 8 for the Bulldogs.
That will also bring it into your third quarter. We're tied up.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Heading into the fourth.
Your score, it's all tied up. Hector Wildcats 28, your Quitman Bulldogs 28.
Last year, I believe it was a 28-28 tie.
It was.
So, you just gotta find a way to keep the big play from happening. You know.
Yeah. It's that simple, you know.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Just don't let them get that 8 yards.
Here we go, 4th down and 8.
4th down and 8 for Quitman. Quarterback drops it back. He is rushed, and he has a man over the middle.
Pass complete to Bryson Packer. She's been brought down by number 8, Jackson Taylor.
All kinds of room out
But
there.
that's good enough for a Quitman Bulldog. Gonna spot the ball at the Wildcat 12.
Man, I think the announcer has gotten louder.
I'll have to agree with you on that.
It's just like, come on, y'all. Oh, man.
And quarterback makes a read, and he is still driving.
Snap.
And he is down at the 1
Short
inch
more pain on
yard
carry.
line.
Stop just short of the goal line. Looks like number 600 Burns helped stop that one. But that's good enough for a Quitman Bulldog. 1st and goal.
And they're just going to give it back to the quarterback.
Quarterback calls
And
a little
touchdown,
in the
Quitman.
end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Quitman leads here early in the 4th. (34-28).
Our next kick is up. Your kick is good.
And the
Your
kick is
score,
good.
58 left to go in the game. Your hometown Quitman Bulldogs 35, visiting Hector Wildcats 28. Let's hear from the Bulldogs.
And something you can't have happening here for Hector is, you still got to go. You still got to run your game.
Yeah.
You can't get in any sort of rush here, as there's still plenty of time left.
This group just has looks like a little bit of growing pains, but this is a 3A team that they're playing, and you do have a little bit of a gap there, and
they're really competitive in that conference they have.
Yeah, and
they're not just any 3A team.
Yeah,
they're
play
competitive.
They play with the likes of Atkins, Melbourne, Salem. That's some heavy hitters, and I don't remember which one of those is like the tops, basically, kind of in 3A.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you either. And Quitman. Grayson fields the ball, and he is met. And the ball is on the ground, and
it is going to go out of bounds.
It'll be out of bounds.
Wildcats will retain possession.
We're this close from getting the ball back to him. We were super close.
Brandon Lott, 21-0 run momentum is definitely sitting on Quitman's sideline. Yeah, I would say so right now. But, wheels aren't off yet, You just got to get a few good plays strung together.
And Henderson takes the handoff, and he is taken to the line of scrimmage.
It seems like every guy that we have that would run the ball has about 3 or 4 Quitman Bulldogs that get to him just immediately.
Yes, they are pursuing the ball very well right now. And Taylor drops back and completes it to Drew Newport.
Gain of 4.
6 more yards to go until the first.
Gonna bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Wildcats.
Taylor drops back and
Pass out to
screen
PJ.
play.
He got the first.
Complete to number 3, PJ Henderson. He's going to get across the sticks for a 1st down for the Wildcats. They'll spot the ball at the Wildcat 47-yard line.
Good job by PJ to bring that one in. And
Taylor hands the ball off to Casto. A good hard run. A gain of 7 on the play.
On the tackle, the number big 30, Brett Casto.
yeah, sorry about that one, folks. I had my replay going, and we missed a
Not before
little bit of
7
that.
yards, 2nd down and 3.
Hands it off to Casto.
Oh, he's close if he hadn't got
Casto
it.
on the carry.
I think they're going to call him a little bit short.
Lycan Flores on the tackle.
It looks like he will be.
Gonna mark him just shy of the 1st down.
Short of a yard, if not a couple inches. And Taylor hands the ball off to Casto, and he's going to get it.
Yep.
And off to Casto over the right side. Phil Johnson on the tackle for the Bulldogs. The 1st down Wildcats at the Bulldog 41-yard line.
And Taylor drops back. He's got
Underpass,
Drew Newport.
To number 13, Drew Newport. Thurman on the tackle for the Bulldogs.
Gain about 5.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. Spot at the Bulldog 36.
Kenton.
Hands it off to Kenton.
Story on the carry.
He's going to get about 2
Got it
yards.
right on the tackle for the Bulldogs. Gain of 3, going to bring up 3rd down and we'll call it 2.5.
3rd down and 2 for the Wildcats. Hands it off to Kenton Story,
Hole there. He's
and
gonna
it's close.
Story on the carry.
be, man, I tell you what,
I think.
where that ball was at, I think they got it.
Going to gain about a yard. Going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Oh,
Well, never
4th
mind.
and 1.
4th and 1. Come on.
This is a big play for us here. Quitman loading the box. Hands it off to Story, and he's
gonna get
got
that
it.
last scrimmage.
Brings up a new set of downs for the Wildcats.
Story on the carry. Over the line. Good enough for a Wildcat 1st down. Going to be just shy of the 30.
We have Taylor takes a snap, and he's going to run it outside.
Ooh, by Taylor. He's going to be brought down by Ethan Thurman.
I think Taylor thought that number 4 down there was trying to
Gain of about 5.
mess him around a little bit. See him give that point there after he got up.
You have a 2nd down and 5. Story in the backfield with Taylor. Taylor drops back. A double move. And it is picked off.
There's pass going to be picked off by number 6, Dylan Boyce. Over the middle, he's going to be down at the Bulldog 23-yard line. Let's hit that Bulldog defense.
And Quitman takes over.
That is
Official timeout.
that's definitely not what you needed to happen right there. So we got an official timeout for what exactly? I don't know.
And Quitman hands the ball off.
Hartman, the carry for the Bulldogs.
He gets a gain of about five
Number
or six.
24, Hayden Millsap on the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play, second down and 3.
Man, that's tough. You know that Jackson's probably kicking himself down there, but
Definitely, but you know,
I mean,
when you're playing both ways, you just gotta
kind of get it out of your head and get ready.
hand off again. He spreads it out wide,
Eli Huntley on the carry.
and he gets the
Tackled
first.
by number 6, Hunter Burns, but that's good enough for a Quitman Bulldog. First down. Ball's going to be spotted at the Bulldog, just shy of the 44-yard line.
And we have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Yeah, clock rolling, and Quitman's just kind of content to take as much time as they want.
Quitman is up 35-28. Hand off.
Eli Hartman on the carry. This will be submarine by number 8, Jackson Taylor. Gain of 2, going to bring up second down and 8.
Yeah, they're just going to work this play clock and game clock down as far as they want to.
And quarterback reads it. And he has the first down and more.
Good man on the quarterback keeper into Wildcat territory. He's been brought down by number 3, P.J. Henderson. Not before, that's a Quitman Bulldog. First down, they spot the ball at the Wildcat 34-yard line.
Hands the ball off, and Casto comes in.
Hartman on the carry.
Make the tackle.
Drew Newport finally brings him down.
Kind of look like Peter was a little bit slow to
7, second down
pop
and 3.
up there. He is up and moving around. Seems to be all right, but
Maybe tweaked a ankle or something right there. Quarterback keeps it, and
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
down.
Going to slide down at the Wildcat
be a
22-yard line.
first down
That's good enough for another Quitman
for
Bulldog.
Quitman.
First down.
And then Quitman doesn't have to snap it until we'll be into minute and
Just a little under
minute
2
and
minutes.
51, yeah. But
And he hands the ball off, and he is breaking a tackle. He breaks another one. He cuts it back, and touchdown.
Now you can kind of say the wheels are off. I kind of think some scouting reports that we had seen didn't really kind of give Quitman as much of a, as the credit that they probably deserved. Just based on that game they played with Conway Christian back a couple weeks ago.
47 left to go in the game.
And then you got to think
Conway Christian. If that's the case, Conway Christian's going to be pretty tough, pretty difficult as well. So, and like I said, Bigelow's leading England by a huge margin, and England put it on Two Rivers last week. So, it's we got some tough road to go this season.
Yeah.
And these boys have got some growing up to do a little bit, and
about that Conway Christian Quitman game last week, you also got to think it was a week 0 game.
Yeah.
So mistakes will be made.
I forgot to add that extra point for Quitman. 42-28 with a minute and 47 left officially.
And Quitman to kick it off. And Quitman, I believe, has the
I guess Mulder going to fumble out of bounds. It would be Hector's ball.
Okay.
Wildcat ball.
I was just going based off screaming.
Just missed
And last 2 times they've kicked the ball off, that same thing has happened.
Yeah.
So the Wildcats are going to take over.
That's probably by design. They probably
first down.
Go through that every week, That's what that girl kicker is specializing in tonight.
And offsides on Quitman.
Quitman on the defense, 5-yard penalty. Beat the down.
And now if you're Hector, you got to go right now.
Yeah.
You got to score. Get onside.
Find you a little bit of pride and see if you can at least tack another score up on that board before it's over with.
Pass out wide
to
Grayson Mulder.
Number 5, Grayson Mulder. He's been tackled by big number 4, Oakley Smith. Now before he gets into Bulldog territory for a first down at the Bulldog 48-yard line. Penalty flag on the play.
And there's a flag.
Dead ball, false start on the offense.
False start on the Wildcats, and we do not need this right now.
Did you see any movement down there?
I did not.
I mean,
it was from that far official, so
I guess maybe Drew or
maybe Lane out there.
Yeah, Lane. I'm sorry. I'm going to get those confused more often than not.
Taylor takes a snap, and incomplete.
Taylor's pass intended for Mulder falls incomplete. We'll bring up second down and 15.
A minute and 32 left. A second down and 15. Taylor throws out to Casto, and Casto's gonna
Sprint pass to Brett Casto. He's being knocked out
be
of
about
bounds
a
by
yard
Smith.
short. Actually,
I think they gave it to him.
Okay, they
So
first down, Hector.
Let's spot the ball with the Bulldog 39.
And a screen play out to Henderson. He is
The pass
wrapped
complete to
up.
number 3.
Well, PJ,
brought down by
if
number
you can get him in
34,
good
Carter White.
space and get the ball to him, he can take off. But
He
if you
can.
get to him,
Four
if
on
you
the
get it to
play.
him and he's got any kind of coverage on him at all, then anybody grabs a hold of him, it's kind of like what I used to describe Brendan Landrum.
Yeah,
Small kid, you grab him by a little bit of the jersey and you're going to bring him down.
and shot was taken, but
10 for number 20, Lane Newport.
couldn't quite get there.
Ball's incomplete. That was Devin Boyce on the coverage for the Bulldogs. Going up
And
third
yeah,
down.
if somebody gets a hold of him, you know,
Yeah, I mean, you got to have him some good open room there to work, and
it'd be hard to get out of,
Yeah.
you know, a really good tackler. And Taylor is rushed. And he's just going to throw it out of bounds.
Incomplete. Fourth down.
was intended for Kenton's story there. Some of these passes that I see from Jackson, they're just a little bit far ahead of the intended receiver, or just a little bit behind, and that's going to come with time. And
Right.
And I'm sure Coach Gaines up here is about to lose his mind with some of this, and because him and some of them guys from back in the day, they used to run routes and practice stuff like that all the time.
Yep.
And,
We have 53 seconds left in the fourth.
fourth down and 8.
Illegal shift
And-
on the offense.
Well.
That penalty is declined.
Never mind.
I think fourth down.
Well,
If you do not get this,
had a penalty down there, illegal shift, I think that's what they said.
Taylor back to pass. He is pressured.
Oh, come on.
He's-
Man.
Clears fourth down pass.
Pass is
This
incomplete.
ball is incomplete.
Well, that'll be a turnover on downs, and you can pretty well
He was
assume
like
that
the coverage for the
Quitman
Bulldogs.
is going
Bulldogs will take over
to find themselves in victory formation.
at their own 37-yard line. Let's over the defense.
So coming up this week, I know the game's not over with yet, but coming up this week, we've got volleyball action again back at home. It'll be your Lady Wildcats going up against the Southside B branch. I think they're making the return trip this week.
Are they? I know they're playing multiple teams more than once.
Yeah. I think Southside B branch will be coming in this week, and I missed last week's with, they went out there, and but I'll be up there to cover that one. And Thursday, the junior high boys will be going to Lavaca. And then Friday, we've got McCrory coming to town for the first home game of the season. And, this one tonight is tough. I don't remember the last time Hector started 0-2,
I couldn't tell you either.
But, they'll
a lot
get,
of season left.
Yeah, they'll get it going. And this coaching staff, they'll get everything sorted out. And I'm sure it will still be an entertaining season.
That's going to do it.
So Quitman will take a knee again.
Score.
Southside B Bridge coming to Hector Tuesday. Yep, that's what I thought.
48,
So,
Bulldogs, 42. Let's open the quarter
that'll be
Bulldogs.
your final. Wildcats will fall 42-28 to Quitman Bulldogs. And
Good luck to the Hector Wildcats as they have a home game next week against McCrory Jaguars. And our Quitman Bulldogs are going to take that long 3-hour and 15-minute drive to Gentry, Arkansas to play the Pioneers in our last non-conference game.
they said that Quitman will be traveling
Good
to
luck to both
Gentry
teams.
next week. That'll
Everybody have a
be,
safe
That's a drive.
ride home.
That'll be
Everybody
quite
have
a-
Northwest,
everybody
isn't that?
yeah, that'll be quite a
God
run for
bless.
them. Kind of like our trip to Mark Tree. But anyway, we're going to wrap this up, shut it down, and get everything packed up and go home. But like I said, stay tuned with us this week. We'll be back on air and hopefully with some better results. So, Drake, you got any more thoughts?
Not really.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. That's kind of
tough.
It's kind of a kick in the gut, You played, you know how it feels.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think with that we're gonna shut it down and say good night, everybody. Everybody have a good weekend and go Cats.